Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into pressing international issues that affect our world. Today, we're going to explore a topic of growing concern: the India-Canada dispute and its potential consequences on regional stability, especially in South Asia. In this video, we'll not only analyze the current situation but also understand the importance of this research and how to draft the first chapter, the introduction. Importance of the research topic. The India-Canada dispute holds significant global implications as it involves two influential nations with diverse geopolitical interests. Its potential to escalate tensions in South Asia, a region already marked by volatility, poses a serious threat to regional stability and international peace. Investigating this issue is critical to understanding the evolving dynamics of global politics and formulating effective strategies to prevent conflict escalation and promote cooperation. Chapter 1 Introduction. Chapter 1 typically includes an introduction to the research topic, laying the foundation for the study by defining the research problem, stating its significance, and providing context. It also outlines the research questions, objectives, and rationale, giving readers a clear overview of the study's purpose and scope. Research problem. The research problem is the core issue we want to address. In this case, it could be: how does the India-Canada dispute impact regional stability in South Asia, and what are the potential ramifications? Research significance. The research significance explains why this topic matters. For instance, studying this dispute is vital because it can provide insights into the dynamics of global geopolitics and its repercussions on a volatile region like South Asia. Research questions. Research questions guide your investigation. Here are 3 examples. What are the root causes of the India-Canada dispute? How has this dispute influenced neighboring countries in South Asia? What are the potential scenarios if tensions continue to escalate? Research objectives. Research objectives outline what you aim to achieve. Here are 3 examples. To analyze the historical context of the India-Canada dispute. To assess the impact of the dispute on regional alliances and security. To propose policy recommendations for de-escalation. Research rationale. For instance, understanding this dispute is crucial because it can help policymakers make informed decisions to promote peace and stability in South Asia. Chapter 2 Literature Review. Chapter 2, the Literature Review, comprises an extensive examination of existing research, theories, and models related to the research topic. It explores relevant subtopics, identifies gaps in the literature, and provides a theoretical framework for understanding the subject matter, grounding the study in the existing body of knowledge. Suitable subtopics. Some suitable subtopics could include: historical background of India-Canada relations, studies on regional stability in South Asia, the impact of international disputes on neighboring countries, theories and models. The realist theory suggests that states act in their self-interest. In the context of this dispute, both India and Canada might be pursuing their national interests, potentially increasing tensions. Literature gap. A literature gap is where you highlight what hasn't been adequately covered. For example, while there is extensive research on India's relations with neighboring countries, there is a dearth of literature specifically focusing on the India-Canada dispute and its implications. Chapter 3 Methodology. Chapter 3, the methodology, details the research approach, design, and methods used in the study, outlining how data will be collected and analyzed. It also discusses the research philosophy, strategy, and ethical considerations, providing a comprehensive overview of the research process and ensuring transparency and rigor in the investigation. In Chapter 3, you'll lay out your research methodology. Conceptual framework. A suitable conceptual framework could involve 3 independent variables like economic interests, geopolitical rivalry, and regional alliances, all influencing the dependent variable, regional stability. Research philosophy. You might recommend a pragmatist research philosophy, as it allows for a balanced approach between positivist and interpretive paradigms. Research approach. Given the complexity, an inductive research approach could be appropriate to develop theories from specific observations. Research strategy. A mixed methods research strategy, combining qualitative interviews with key stakeholders and quantitative data analysis, could provide a comprehensive perspective. Data analysis method. Depending on your research design, you might choose either quantitative methods with a sample size of, say, 500 surveys or qualitative methods involving in-depth interviews with 20 experts. Ethical considerations. Ensure you protect participants' confidentiality. For instance, you may anonymize interviewee names and affiliations to avoid potential harm or backlash. Limitations and delimitations. Mention potential constraints, such as limited access to government documents or time restrictions, and the scope, like focusing exclusively on South Asian countries. Chapter 4 Data Analysis. Chapter 4, the data analysis, focuses on the interpretation and presentation of the collected data, adhering to the research methodology outlined in Chapter 3. It offers a systematic analysis of the data, draws conclusions based on the research objectives, and often includes tables, charts, and graphs to support the findings. Chapter 4 involves analyzing your data based on the recommendations from Chapter 3. Quantitative analysis. If it's quantitative, you might analyze survey responses from 500 participants to identify correlations between variables. Qualitative analysis. For qualitative analysis, you could analyze 20 in-depth interviews with experts, coding their responses to identify recurring themes. Chapter 5 Conclusion. The conclusion chapter is crucial as it summarizes your findings, answers the research questions, and provides insights. Additionally, the conclusion chapter offers a reflection on the broader implications of the research and its contributions to the field, highlighting the significance of the study's outcomes. It also often suggests potential areas for further research, inviting future scholars to build upon the study's findings and insights. Chapter 6 Recommendations. In the Recommendations chapter, you offer actionable suggestions based on your research. For instance, you could recommend diplomatic negotiations between India and Canada to ease tensions and promote regional stability. Suggestions for future research. Finally, consider suggesting areas for future research, such as examining the role of non-state actors in the dispute or investigating the economic consequences of prolonged tensions. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the India-Canada dispute's impact on South Asia's regional stability. Stay tuned for more in-depth analyses on pressing global issues. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for future updates.